Doing a Blu-ray movie collection video and only showing one Blu-ray is either really dumb or borderline genius. I'm gonna go with genius on this one. What's up, guys? It's Maverick 10 back for part 2, Blu-ray movie collection 2. Ensure that doesn't happen again. Let's just get right into it and pick off where we left up. Yeah, that's right. 30 Days a Night. Big fan of this movie. Cool vampires. Best vampire movie of the last 23 3/4 years. I like the vamps in this movie because they're not like I want to suck your blood. And they're not like the new vampires in those teeny bopper movies that glisten when their skin hits the sunlight. They're rough. They speak Russian. That movie got me into the whole series of graphic novels and books. So I'm a fan of the franchise. Part 2 comes out in October. It's direct to video, so let's not get our hopes up with that one. Next, Apocalypto. And I think I'm out of order. I am out of order, so we're not going to do Apocalypto. Alien vs. Predator. Ain't it good how I just like to have my ducks in a row before I do a video. Alien vs. Predator. I'm a fan of the Predator, bigger fan of the Alien franchise. So this is a dream come true to me. Really good movie, not great, but I liked how Lance Henriksen was in it. It was a pretty good movie. It had some good fight scenes. A lot of people are like, it's a dude movie. No, it's not. It's a chick movie. You know why? Because I know more chicks that like this movie than dudes. Because this chick at the end survives, and she's the only one that survives. Spoiler alert. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. This is the sequel, or as I like to call it, Alien vs. Predator Dawson's Creek. This is just a bunch of hot teenagers getting offed by aliens and predators, or A's and P's as I call them. It is weak. You know what? To show my disgust. Now, Apocalypto. This was directed by Mel Gibson before he hated Jews. So this looks really good. Did I already say that? It looks really... Did I say that? My wife's in here. You want to be on camera? You want to be on camera? She's doing this. Okay. Since she's not going to be on camera, I'll just let you know. She's smoking hot, by the way. Like you didn't think I'd marry anyone that was like kindly good looking, right? She's cool and hot. She's a keeper. 1 in a million. And I'm sucking up right now. It's some sucking up. How you doing? You still pregnant? Cool. This movie, now guys, if you're on your PS3, if you go over to videos and press triangle, go down to information, and it'll tell you how many times you watched that video. I watched this on my PS3, the trailer for this movie, the trailer, by the way, for over 30 times. Limited release. When it came out on Blu-ray, I bought it day one. Couldn't wait for this movie to come out. Haven't watched it yet. So, you know. I had a friend who was like, why would they put the assassination? Why would they put that in the title? It gives away the end. Josh. I'm like, dude, like you know how it ends. Like, he gets killed. Like, that's just common knowledge. It's not fiction, bro. It's based on the truth. So he didn't know. Like, it didn't stop you from seeing Titanic. You knew how that was going to end. Float, sink, done. Leonardo DiCaprio is running around. Speaking of James Cameron, you guys probably haven't heard of this movie. It didn't really do that well in theaters. Avatar, if you have heard of it, check it out and let me know what you think, because it needs help, guys. It didn't make any money in the theaters. Now, this isn't mine. Now, see, no, this isn't... Okay, I'm being hypocritical with my first video saying don't buy chick flicks on Blu-ray. But the reason I own this, guys, is because I live in a house with someone who has a vagina. Every once in a while, you got to give in. Okay? So if you live in a house with someone who owns one of those, then chances are you probably watch a chick flick in your time. Blade Runner. Stoked to see it. Can't wait to see it, guys. I haven't seen it. That's why I'm excited. It's hard sci-fi. Harrison Ford. This is the 5-disc Blu-ray collection. Directed by Ridley Scott, who's a beast. Well, he's half a beast. His movies either are awesome or totally suck. 7 different versions of the Blu-ray, of the movie on these Blu-rays, so I'm excited for that one. Next, Book of Eli. Probably my favorite movie I've seen this year in the movie theater. This is like Borderlands on film with the post-apocalypticness Is that a word? If it is, I just made it up. I'm having a hard time talking. I think I'm nervous because I'm always doing these videos. See, I can't even talk by myself. But she's over here. I'm a little nervous. You're making me nervous, babe. Book of Eli. I'm a big fan of Denzel, so I really like that movie. I thought the whole thing was just cool. I liked it. I enjoyed myself when I watched that film. There were a lot of movies. Do you call them movies? Do you call them flicks, films, talkies? I call them motion pictures. Have you guys seen this motion picture? If you're drinking a beer, smoking a cigar, eating a steak, rare, you want to watch The Condemned. It's got Stone Cold Steve Austin in it, so check it out. It's a dude movie. I mean, that really is a dude movie. The Crazies. The Crazies is crazy. It really, Timothy Olyphant is like good in like everything he's in. So this was a really good movie. It's like zombies, but they're not all decayed and everything. So they're like attractive zombies. If you had to date a zombie, you'd want to date one from the Crazies. Really good. They run, you know, which is neat. This is kind of video gamey though. The beginning started out video gamey. This would be an awesome. It was like the director's like, let's make a movie and hopefully someone will make a video game adaptation. But no one did. Well, no one has yet. I'm working on it. This next movie, guys, I keep in the garbage. The Day the Earth Stood Still. It's gonna stay there. Dead Space Downfall. Big fan of this movie. Big fan of the game. Big fan of Dead Space Extraction for the Wii. I'm stoked that it's coming to PS3. And I'm stoked for Dead Space 2. Can you get any more, like, spacey? Yeah. I know what you're expecting. This movie in space. But it doesn't, really. It's just on a planet. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say in space just to say it. There's gonna be some meat behind it if I do say it, guys. Come on. Death Race. It's just about as video game as you can get in a car combat movie. This is Twisted Metal, dude. You even run over icons and junk. Jason Statham playing the role that he plays in every other movie. So Jason Statham, congratulations on making a career out of playing the same dude in every movie. I like Statham. Don't get me wrong, I do. But I just would like to see him do something a little bit different. Unlike, you know, he's got to watch out because Sam Worthington from Avatar acts the same way, only he's not a bamf like Statham is with Kung Fu and junk. Sam Worthington, I say, dude, who are you sleeping with in Hollywood, dude? Who do you owe money? Who owes you money in Hollywood? Like, this dude's in Avatar, Terminator Salvation, Clash of Titans, just all that. Like, I never even heard of him before. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be in all the biggest movies this year. I'm going to be in all the biggest movies. Where'd you come from, Sam? We're going to end on this one. Freddy vs. Jason. This is a fun movie, guys. Freddy vs. Jason, obviously, two horror icons, but our generation, or my generation, they become punchlines. This movie really ups the ante. This is really good, though, guys, because it's fun to watch. It's very tongue-in-cheek. It doesn't take itself too serious. Some cool fight scenes. Robert Englund is awesome, as he always is as Freddy. So just a cool movie to put in when a bunch of people are over hanging out. So that's what we're going to do for today. I really do wish that I had, like, some witty thing to say here at the end, but I don't really rehearse, and I can't think of anything. I will, however, point out my shirt. What's up, by the way, to everyone on YouTube now, talking about, like, this week, talking about MGS4. Like it just came out. Everyone's talking about MGS, like, 2.5 game of the year. Yeah, 2.5 years ago, brother. Great game. One of the best ever. I don't want to turn my head too much because you'll see that it's getting kind of long, and my wife has yet to line me up in the back. So, guys, I'm Maverick 10. I'll see you in part 3. Thanks for being patient, guys, with part 1. Thanks for putting up with me talking. But I don't normally talk that much, but in real life. But I get a camera on me, so I just start talking a lot. A lot of things come out of my head. I just want to talk. So there's a lot of things I want to say. I was like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, Maverick, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. It's not just, hey, what are you doing? It's all right. I am doing good. This is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened. Yesterday, today, this part we're gonna happen tomorrow. So I just go off. But like a camera on me, and it's amplified. It's like me turn up to volume 10. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying my hardest, guys. I'm Maverick 10. I'm out of breath.